tech lead is disturbing. I know I'm being spied on. I can't pull my own spy, unfortunately. I want a heroic epic in here at some point. I think public school international. Probably into actually before that it's probably gonna be the hydroplant. Hydroplant is gonna be disgusting for this capital. Disgusting. It kind of sucks. Both my cities got pushed off the river because of this settlement. I was gonna settle here and then somewhere over here on the river, but I got pushed off of it because of this. So hydroplant's gonna be less good than it would be otherwise. I don't know. 6 engineers in 5 turns. That might be the last engineer I care about. He must have just all these sailing techs if he doesn't have, if he's that many techs ahead of me and he doesn't have the tech that I'm worried about. So hypothetically this spy is going to steal extraordinarily quickly. Why no autocracy spy steal? Because I don't want autocracy. And that's the simple answer, right? I want freedom. I want the growth. I want Statue of Liberty. I want the happiness from specialists, and I want the longer golden ages. So. Should have done that, by the way, when I got a. Just lost 3 production here. No, 6 production there. I'm doing that. The timing on that. Right as I'm building a wonder as well. I wonder if that cost me the wonder. Cost me the turn anyways. Oh, the plays, the plays. We have aluminum, we have a mine on it too, excellent. These tiles assigned, they are good. Let's go ahead and grab our hydro plant, and I want, actually really want National Intelligence Agency this game too. Alright, can we work that tile? Yeah. Okay. Why haven't I built Oxford? It's too early for Oxford. A lot of times the Oxford rush was about getting an ideology, and I already have an ideology. Either all Oxford replaceable parts or plastics. Alright, how many sprint turns? 1 turn to gather intelligence. Went down from 25 turns to 1 turn. Now, we could still get counter spy. I mean, there might be a counter spy in there. We might just lose our spy. But that's going to be a really quick way to level that spy up, and also a really quick way to get techs. Because we reset that spy, reseated that spy. I mean, that's the best case scenario, because before we were paying for scientific theory, which is a 1287 tech, and now we're paying for optics. Now we're gonna steal optics, which is not helpful. But if he gets a tech in the meantime, if he gets a tech next turn, for example, we can steal an expensive tech even though it only took us 1 turn. Because when the spy finishes stealing, we get the option of any tech he has that we don't have. But when it starts calculating the time, when it first goes in, it doesn't reset that calculation. But when it puts the calculation in, it's for the least, the most expensive tech they have. And if they don't have any expensive techs that you don't have, then it goes for the, then it's a really cheap cost. So. All right, policy. I don't want the happiness policy. Think about that. All right, what did we get? We got a spy steal, and actually we can steal metallurgy, which is great, even though it only charged us for optics because he. And now what that will mean is when we steal again, it's only going to charge us for optics again. So it's only going to be one turn till we steal again, but we'll actually get to because of that, the timing on that. All right, and I have this policy, and I don't know what the fuck I want to do with it. Probably want to buy that tile. Or the city state grows to it. Okay. What policy do I want? This will set me up for later. So what is this? I mean, clearly I have this entered. Let's take sovereignty. I have the happiness right now, at least temporarily. What's my next engineer? 3 turns. I'm gonna have to purchase 1 engineer anyways, right? Since I'm gonna get. We need it for. I think we just purchased this turn in bulb. Bulb next turn. Okay. All right. Now, if he doesn't have a spy catcher in there, we're going to just crush him in spy steals. If he does, well, he's going to lose the spy. Alright, it's another spy steal. Okay, he's got our benefit from that. Let's go ahead and bulb. Okay, 1 turn on military science. Let's grab our forge. Can tech steal. I can get rifling out of this. Oh my god, that's amazing. He just finished rifling and now I stole rifling. It only cost me 1 turn. That's so good. And it's only 1 turn for another spy steal. Oh my god. Awesome. Okay. Take red for it. It's not hugely relevant to the end game. He's still 5 techs ahead of me somehow. He must have up through like astronomy or something. And I really need to work these scientists lots. Once I finish this engineer, I'm going to go switch over to scientists. So I need to start generating scientists out of the capital. Alright guys, been 30 minutes. I'm going to run ads. See you in 60 seconds.
There's a deal for you, Mr. Filthy.
I see yours. I was just seeing if I wanted to do it or not.
Ah.
Great. We're second in tech, first in hammers. Tech stealing is helping a lot. Let's hope it keeps going. Yeah, we popped 2 artists, so that was 32 turns originally Golden Age, and we'll keep getting more artists. So hypothetically we can keep Golden Aging till the end of the end of the game if we do it right. This depends how long the game goes. This is a resync, annoyingly. Alright, we have survived resyncs. I'm going to walk away just briefly from the computer, grab some water, back in a moment. And the third tech steal in a row. 3 turns, 3 tech steals. Loving it. What did he get me? Unfortunately, this one is actually going to be optics. So the next one's going to be a little bit more expensive. Probably only 2 turns, though. Maybe not even. Still 1 turn. Alright. Constabulary is up. Okay. It's a lot of science, absolutely. Alright, engineer next turn. We'll switch over to scientist slots after that. I do need that one last engineer for Statue of Liberty, though. Constabulary, so we can get the National Intelligence Agency, which I really like. When I'm for city tradition, I really want to do as many of the national wonders as I can because they're really strong in the mod. Almost all of them have received buffs, right? See if I get a tank by going in the water with the cavalry. It's a good idea. Next turn. Scientist and engineer next turn. Okay. Another textile. 2 turns of steam power, absolutely. And then we'll still be stealing compass, so we should get another 21 turns now. We have it. He has a tech that we don't. Possibly fertilizer. Or possibly... No, it's not a modern tech. Okay. Too bad. We got a lot of science out of that, though. Alright, did we get Brandenburg or did we get the same turn? We got it. Nice. Alright, so, scientist. That's Yoruus is gonna gobble up his empire.
I love those guys. Like, Egypt is not relevant, India is not relevant, Iroquois is not relevant, but they still do everything in their power to mess up with me. And now I want to go home. I want to do some shopping.
Sucks, Yoruus. Alright, we have a scientist. There's no benefit to hoarding it at all, because we want replaceable parts. One turn. Okay. It's kind of sad how little science it gave us. When's my next scientist coming out? 14 turns, 20 turns, 17 turns. 12 turns. Okay. Yours is Zulu. If I time this right, I could actually... I could probably Oxford into plastics. Or not Oxford, free tech into it. Save my Oxford. Could Oxford for it, actually. It's not a bad idea. Let's do that. Man, we just stole 4 techs from him in 4 turns, and we're still not tech leader. That shows where he's at. He has hospitals, so is he not going labs at all? His hospitals are biology tech, which means he may be really close to land ships. You spy. Spy Yoruus. What is it? Is it Elundi? I think it is, right? Yeah. I don't like that. I don't like that he has oil tech already. It's Arabia too, he gets double oil. The problem with trying to get multiple runes with cavalry right now, Cork, is that you can't get 2 upgrade runes in a row. You can get an upgrade rune, but then it's like the 3rd rune again before you can do that. So. Might be time for some promoted infantry. We have our science. We know what's happening. I still want research labs though. We have 2 free techs coming up. We have 1 free tech for the research lab and then 1 free tech for hopefully combustion a little bit later. These techs will go super quick, these ones here. Doesn't have dynamite yet, so he's not real close to combustion yet. Oh, I see. I don't have oil tech yet, but it's a good idea. Good idea to look for that. Alright, free social policy next turn. Probably taking the happiness from national wonder policy. Yeah, we just lost 8 happiness. Okay. Barbarian, get off my rune. Alright. Not ready for this quite yet. Really like a scientist about now. Hospital, that city's so huge already. 27. That must cause him so much unhappiness. He's definitely unhappy right now. I need to not trade luxes with him anymore too. We have Defender, we have Himige. We have Wall Faith. So it makes our city shots do a ton of damage. We have top army right now. And top manufactured goods. But we're not tech leader and we're not making more science than either Yoruus or... Well, I don't know about Yoruus right now. We're not making more science than Arabia. I should get really cheap spy steals on Yoruus too when my spy arrives because I think he has the rest of the water techs. Here's the tank. Awesome. So Lux up here. It's actually a good island. Unique Lux, hills, 3 coastal resources. Could have been a city. Although I don't know when I would have time to develop it or build it, but it could have been. A stock exchange. Yeah, we lost 2 luxes. Yeah, I guess you can look at it that way. We've been struggling with happiness in the game, probably because of that. Alright. Who's our next artist? 4 turns. I mean, I could purchase a scientist right now. I just don't really want to waste the faith on it. I mean, we're only going to get maybe 2 scientists this game. Maybe. Because we already wasted one of our great person purchases on an engineer for statue. India is 20 techs behind Arabia. 20. Guess I could build a stock exchange there instead. Alright, 25% military production. Good. Nothing else on this island? A lot of fish. Okay. Six ticks ahead again. I mean, I know some of them are these ones. Does he have dynamite? He does have dynamite. We're starting to cut this a little bit close. We need to get radio. Kind of need it now. Alright. So we ought to be able to do this then. Radio into biology. And we can just finish this turn, the Oxford. Bulb at the start of next turn. Should be okay. Get our oil
Looks
online.
like we can concede to you already, Mr. Filthy.
I'm not tech leader.
Yes, but Arabia has 0 army.
Yeah, but he has oil. He's going straight tanks. Okay.
Don't see a connection.
I'd like to tech steal off Yoruus, but I'm probably just going to bulb through all the cheaper techs right now. Gotta get up the oil, gotta get that online by the time we get into combustion. We'll use our next social policy for the free tech and steal, and not steal, there won't be a steal, it would just be entering through tanks. Alright. Alright, free tech. Let's go ahead and bulb. Alright. Free tech into plastics. Okay. Merchant out. Let's come down there. Let's grab a research lab. Okay, build a research lab after the red forts. Build a research lab right now. And a research lab right now. techs ahead still. Yeah, see, we're stealing on 6 turns off yours. It's really too bad we didn't put that other spy in earlier, but we knew we were being spied by somebody, so counter-spying, I really prefer counter-spying to spying, because spying is a bit RNG-oriented for my taste.
Oh, seems like you're the tech leader. Research labs.
He's spying on me, yours still.
No, actually don't. Because for a moment I couldn't steal anything from you. And then I see like statue. Boom. Yummy.
The guy just offered copper, and I offered him a 1-for-1 trade, of which we both have double luxuries. I'm at 20 happiness, and he just tried to charge me for it. No, we're not paying for your luxuries. Yes, I play XCOM, but it's a different type of RNG.